Hey everyone, welcome to Logan's Mosh Pit. Glad to have you here. Do me a favor and please subscribe if you haven't already. Welcome to another episode of Logan's List. In this series, I'm going to share my opinion on all things music related, ranging from common topics to obscure topics. Just in time for Halloween, I'm going to share my top 10 horror movie theme songs with you. I promised in my top 10 horror TV show themes video I would do a top 10 horror movie themes list by the end of the month. I'm a man of my word. I will give you the basic synopsis of each movie in case you've never seen it, along with a short description of what the theme song sounds like. Plus, I'll leave a link to all 10 theme songs in the description for you. I encourage you to check them out. Keep in mind the gap between the bottom of the list and the top is unbelievably small. First, some honorable mentions including Alien, The Amityville Horror, and Saw. They almost made my list, but while scary, weren't quite scary enough. Okay, grab some popcorn, let's start the countdown. Number 10, Candyman. The plot boils down to a graduate student discovering that by repeating the aforementioned name 5 times in a row, he will be summoned and obliterate whoever is responsible. This theme offers faint traces of terror, but primarily seeps with tragic tones. Man, I haven't been this sad since I watched a Nicholas Sparks movie. Number 9, The Return of the Living Dead. It centers around a warehouse owner and his team struggling to survive after being caught in the midst of a terrifying zombie invasion. Fear and fun seems like a weird fusion, but it actually proves successful with the unpredictable The Return of the Living Dead theme. When you see someone eating the last piece of pizza at a party, you know what to do. Cue this theme. Number 8, The Conjuring. The Conjuring features a family who just moved into a new farmhouse tormented by a paranormal entity. I think the most unsettling quality associated with the Conjuring theme is how the volume steadily swells as you go along, giving the impression of someone you don't want to meet coming closer toward you. Still not as scary as listening to Limp Bizkit, though. Number 7, Beyond the Black Rainbow. This movie follows an ESP-gifted woman who has been kidnapped attempting to find a way out. Beyond the Black Rainbow's creepy melody personifies pain, similar to the sound of metal scraping against metal. Overall, just a very uncomfortable experience. This is the type of theme that can ruin friendships. Number 6, Creepshow. It spells out 5 spine-tingling stories derived from 1950s comic books. An extremely eerie theme once you reasonably adjust to the instrumental portion like, oh, it's not too bad. Thunder or haunting laughter rings out, deflating your hope. Quite possibly the most panicked 4 minutes you've ever gone through. Number 5, The Ring. Sorry, not a romantic film. Instead, The Ring features a group of teenagers threatened by a cursed videotape that kills viewers a week later. What's a videotape? The Ring closely resembles a children's nursery rhyme, only putting a darker spin on the concept. It ends with, "Sun goes down, and then we all die." It'll probably make listeners wish they didn't throw away that stuffed animal they used to sleep with. Number 4, The Exorcist. It provides a chilling battle between a 12-year-old girl possessed by ruthless demons and a determined priest. I'm convinced that the Exorcist theme represents ice in music form, completely void of anything inviting. If you kept listening until the end, you're far braver than me. Number 3, Children of the Corn. Based on a story by horror mastermind Stephen King, a couple are stranded in a spooky Nebraska town filled with murderous kids who worship a demon who lives in a cornfield. Because nothing is more frightening than burnt popcorn, am I right? Everything about the Children of the Corn theme hollers impending doom. Now I'll never be able to look at Corn on the Cob without flinching. Thanks a lot. Number 2, Halloween. Halloween is comprised of an emotionless knife-wielding killer named Michael Myers, slaying teenagers throughout Haddonfield, Illinois. The piano alone would probably be sufficiently unnerving, but the addition of spaced-out synthesizers multiplies it by 10. The Halloween theme will make you want to hightail it to the nearest underground bunker. Number 1, Drum roll, please. A Nightmare on Elm Street. Our winner today. A Nightmare on Elm Street details wisecracking Freddy Krueger persecuting teens during their dreams. Any damage he inflicts in a dream happens in the real world as well. The perilous pops and booms in the main theme really creates the illusion that someone is sneaking up behind you. If you weren't curled up in a fetal position before, you definitely will be after you hear A Nightmare on Elm Street's theme. There's a key difference that separates this one from the others. For the 9 other movies, you can most likely avert the wrath of the main character by being careful, staying away from a certain location, refrain from doing a particularly risky deed. However, A Nightmare on Elm Street doesn't give you a choice. You can't avoid the danger. Everyone needs to sleep. We're all vulnerable. Thus, what the Nightmare on Elm Street theme reflects dramatically boosts the dreadfulness. Just a quick recap. Number 10, Candyman. Number 9, The Return of the Living Dead. Number 8, The Conjuring. Number 7, Beyond the Black Rainbow. Number 6, Creepshow. Number 5, The Ring. Number 4, The Exorcist. Number 3, Children of the Corn. Number 2, Halloween. And number 1, A Nightmare on Elm Street. Well, that's all I have for you guys. Let me know what your favorite horror movie theme is in the comments. That does it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate the support. I'll see you next time. Until then, rock on.